Okay, it looks like we're all set there now. So, hi everyone, I'm Jessia Grimace.
I'm Christine Negretti.
And we're both doctors of physical therapy and certified in power, and we're also neurologic clinical specialists. So today for our exercise class, if you haven't exercised with us before, I'll just give you a little rundown of what we're going to go through. So first, we're going to just discuss another research article about exercise in Parkinson's disease. And then we're going to go through kind of a dynamic warm-up that includes a lot of kind of aerobic work, but also focuses on flexibility and balance and agility, and a little bit of kind of cognitive tasks as well. And then we're going to go through our power moves, so our Parkinson wellness recovery moves. And then we'll follow that up with a little bit of a cool down. So to get us started here, the article that I selected is called The Effects of Agility Boot Camp with Cognitive Challenge Exercise Program for Parkinson's Disease. So this study looked specifically at what they called their agility boot camp with cognitive challenge. And so what that was a combination of training mobility, cognitive function, and seeing if that helped to improve dynamic balance. So your balance while moving, and also dual task ability. So what that means is kind of doing two things at once. So being able to walk and have a conversation or walk and think about something else at the same time. They had 86 participants in this study. And so those participants were randomized into two different groups. And so one group received this agility boot camp cognitive challenge training, and the other group, they were the control group. And so they received some education about exercise in Parkinson's. And then later the kind of roles were reversed and they got to do the same agility boot camp. So all of the assessments that they did were taken while participants were off of medication, so during their off phase at baseline, and then also after the intervention. So they did a test called the mini best test, and that's a test, if you work with us in physical therapy, that you're probably familiar with. It looks at both static and dynamic balance and also reactive balance, lots of different areas that it covers, as well as dual tasking. And then they also looked at dual task cost for gait speed. So what that means is they measured someone's gait speed when they were walking while they didn't have to think about anything else. And then they measured their gait speed, their walking speed again, while they had to think about a certain task. So they gave them a task of counting backwards from 100 by threes while walking. And so what they found in their study was, after doing this agility boot camp, which involved a lot of exercises similar to what we do in our group class, the participants had an improvement in their anticipatory postural adjustments, so an improvement in their balance on that mini best test. And they also had an improvement in their dual task cost on gait speed. So participants were better able to do two things at once. So they had good improvements with that treatment technique. So their conclusion is that this exercise intervention can help to improve specific balance deficits in Parkinson's disease, as well as improve cognitive gait interference. So being able to walk while thinking about something else at the same time. So we're going to use some of those principles today, and we'll go through some exercises here that will challenge you a little bit physically, a little bit cognitively, and we'll take it from there. Does anybody have any questions, or are we good to go? I see some thumbs up. Good. And Michael, I just have to say, I saw your dog wagging his tail and it was so cute. I can't hear you, but your dog looks really cute. All right, so we'll get started. Christine's going to lead us through a warm up.
All right, everybody. So we're going to start with the interval warm up, just as we've done in the past. I'm going to show it in standing. Jessie's going to show a seated option. So we're going to go 30 seconds with each of these. 3 times, we'll get a break. 3 more sets of 30 seconds, and we're going to go move it 3 times total. So the first one, for those of you in standing, we are going to do a big standing march. So you're thinking opposite arm, opposite leg, your elbows are straight, your fingers are extended. We're going to count for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then we're going to turn. I'm going to turn to the left. We'll do a 5 count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to come back to the center. So we're just doing quarter turns, 5 steps, and then you change direction. So that's going to be exercise number 1. The next one is a forward step with the trunk rotation. So we're starting to work on our axial mobility here. Whatever leg is in front, you're gonna turn that direction. You're gonna come back to the middle. You're gonna take a big step backwards and you're gonna try and reach your arms up overhead. So this requires a lot of balance. So I'll demo again. You're gonna step forward with one leg. Whatever leg's in front, turn towards that side, back to the center. You're gonna take a huge step back and you're gonna reach your arms up overhead. We're gonna start on the left leg and then we'll switch to the right. So the next exercise is you're gonna try and challenge your balance on a single leg stance. If one leg is too challenging, you can try and do a partial tandem where one foot's right in front of the other or out to the side. So it's really you're deciding which stance is challenging but doable. So for me, I'm gonna try the single leg balance. With my arms, I'm gonna try and reach forward, to the side, and then to the side. And we're gonna go forward, side, side. Ooh, and if you touch down, that is A-okay. And then the last one we'll be doing is a squat with the kick. So you're gonna squat down, and then you're gonna try and do a big kick forward, come back into a squat, big kick forward. And Jessie demoed how to do it in a seated position. All right. I am going to start my timer. We are starting with that march. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys are gonna try and keep counting by yourself. So this is kind of that dual tasking that Jessie just talked about. Good. All right, forward step. I'm stepping forward with my left. I'm gonna turn to the left, back to the center. Take a big step back and bring your arms up overhead. Same thing, now you're stepping forward with the left, turn to the left, back to the middle, big step back, arms up overhead. Forward, to the side, back to the middle, big step back, arms up. Nice. Whatever leg you just were stepping forward with, let's switch. So now I'm stepping forward with my right, turning to the right, back to the center, big step back with that overhead reach. Forward, turn, middle, big step back reach. Forward, turn, big step back. Keep going. We're thinking big amplitude. Both arms should be nice and straight, fingers extended. Woo! Rest. Awesome job. Everybody looks good.
Yeah.
Who I can see in the screen. So the next one, we're gonna try and challenge our balance with that single leg. You can even put the toe of your other foot down. It's kind of like a little bit of a kickstand if you need it. So I'm gonna start on my right foot. Whichever one, we'll just switch at the other interval. Okay, here we go. Forward, to the side, coming back. Forward, side, side. Okay, keep trying to recall that sequence without me saying it out loud.
And if you need to hold lightly with one hand, go for it.
Yeah, if your leg gets tired too, you can kick down, little kickstand. And we're switching. So I was just on my right foot. I'm going to try and balance on my left. Forward, to the side, to the side. Forward, side, side. Everybody looks good. I know I have more trouble balancing on my left foot than my right.
Back a little bit.
Great. All right, we're coming into that squat with the kick. So squat down, big kick forward. Squat, kick, squat, kick. We're alternating legs. Amplitude all the way through. Like you're gonna,
my hand.
imagine you're gonna break through the wall with that kick. 3 seconds. Rest.
Nice work.
Great job. How's everybody doing? Thumbs up if we're doing all right. Okay. We're cycling through again. So the first one is going to be that march in place. 5 steps, quarter turn. And about 10 seconds here. This has great carryover to just taking big steps when we're walking.
And changing directions too.
Exactly. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys keep counting your head. Try to get those arms all the way up by your ears.
Woo! We stayed in sync pretty good.
I know. So now we're doing that forward step, arms out, whatever legs in front, you're turning. Back to the middle, big step back, reach up overhead. Scoot forward a little bit. Stepping forward again, turn, middle, big step back. Here we go. This requires you to recall the sequence again. Woo! All right, now I'm going to step forward with my right foot this time. Turn, middle, big step back. Forward, turn, middle, big step back. This is definitely challenging on your balance, especially adding this trunk rotation. 3 seconds. Woo! Nice job.
Little rest.
Kicking the chair behind me. So next one, we'll come back to that single leg balance. Reach side to the side. My goal is to not lose a balance on this one.
And remember, if you're not able to do it with one leg, you can do it with one foot in front of the other, out to the side a little, whatever challenges you appropriately.
Forward, side, side. Forward, side.
We're both adding flicks without even thinking about it.
Oh yeah, we can add a little bit of a boost on here. Flick those fingers as you bring them forward. Brings more attention to the task and that big amplitude. Woo! Almost fell on that one. Good. All right. So I did my right. I'm going to switch to my left leg. Here we go again. Forward. Side. And just like Jesse said, if this is a little bit too challenging, make that modification. We want a challenge, but we want it to be doable. Awesome. Okay, squat and kick. Squat down, big kick. Squat, kick. When you're squatting down, you want to think my hips are going back. Your knees should not be coming over your toes. This exercise really makes me want to have music.
Yeah, to the beat. I can sing for you.
Woo! Rest.
Nice job.
We have one more all the way through, and then we're going to start with those power moves. Ooh, I know my heart rate's up.
Yeah, me
A
too.
little breathless. 15 seconds, and we'll start with that big march with the turn. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, forward step with one leg. Turn to the side. Back to the middle. Big step back with that overhead reach. Forward. Turn. Middle. Big step back. Keep going. A lot of weight shifting in this one. Good. Forward. Turn. Middle and back. Woo! Other side. Forward. Turn. Middle. Big step back. If I'm going a little bit too fast for you, you can slow it down, go at your own pace. I'm just at a pace where I know that I'm getting my heart rate up. Trying to push myself a little bit. Awesome job. Rest. 30 seconds, and then we're gonna try that single leg balance, kickstand balance, whatever is a challenging option for you. Here we go in about 10 seconds. Everybody looks like they're doing well.
Yeah.
Here we go. Forward. Side. Forward. Side. Ooh. Forward. And I'm adding that little finger flicking again.
I forgot.
Whoa.
You got this.
Don't let that foot down. Good. All right. Switch sides. Forward. Side. Step. Forward. Side. Step. Keep it up. Halfway there. And then all we have is that squat and kick left. 5 seconds. Whew.
Nice
All right,
job.
here we go. Squat, big kick, squat, big kick. Alternating sides. Whew. See some big kicks in that screen. Looks good. Almost there. 5 seconds, and then we get a break. Woo!
Rest.
Awesome job, everybody.
Nice work.
Grab some water. Towel off if you need it.
We're just gonna get set up here for our next part. Let me check, make sure. That should be good, I think.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna start with our power moves now, and we're gonna start out in standing if you're able. If not, Christine will show it in sitting. And remember, in standing, if you need some support, you can have something in front of you nearby to hold on to, or to just have there in case you need it. So we'll review the power moves just in case anyone here is new. So I'm also going to try to explain why we're doing each one, because we received some awesome feedback that it's helpful to know kind of why we're doing each exercise and what it's for. So the first one, our power up, this one is for working on anti-gravity extension. So working on those extensor muscles in your back. With Parkinson's, we tend to see this forward flex posture, and we've got to turn on those extensors to be upright, and that also helps with our balance. So both arms out in front if you're standing, and the hands in your lap if you're sitting. You're gonna bend down, stand up, reach back, big arms. So we'll do it one more time. Reach back. So that's our power up. Next one's our power rock. So our power rock is to work on weight shifting. So shifting our weight side to side, which works on our balance, but is also helpful if you have any freezing with your walking to help break a freeze too. So what you're gonna do is get kind of in this ready position if you're standing, and you're gonna reach out to the side. I'm coming up on my opposite toe. For more of a challenge, you can look up towards that hand that's reaching. Make sure both hands are spread wide, you're sitting, you follow Christine here.
Yep, I'm sitting, my forearm is just on one leg and I'm reaching up and over with the other arm.
And then we're gonna switch sides. We're just gonna be moving side to side, shifting our weight. For a little more of a challenge in standing, if you're already able to look up at that hand and you want a little something else, you can lift the opposite foot off the ground. So working on your balance a little more. And remember, if you need to hold on, you can have that chair and you're just switching between hands that are holding. Okay, so then the next one is our power twist. The power twist is to work on our axial mobility. So our mobility through our trunk, because there tends to be some rigidity there in people with Parkinson's. So what you're gonna do is bring your arms out wide, whether you're sitting or standing, and you're gonna bring one arm across to meet the other. I'm pivoting on my toe. If you're sitting, you're dropping your knee. Twist as far as you can, look over your shoulder, and then open back up. And then the other way. All right, and then last one's our power step. For the power step, we're working on step initiation and transitions. And so for this one, what you're gonna do is take a big step out to the side, arms come out, and then a big step back together. And then the other way. All right, so what we're gonna be doing today is one of each of those. So we're not gonna go through multiple repetitions of the power up and then multiple repetitions of the power rock. We're just gonna flow through. So we're gonna demo it. You can follow along with us here. We'll go a little slower this first round. So you're gonna do a power up. So bend down, reach back, right into a power rock. Side to side, into a power twist, and then open, twist, and then open. And then you're going right into a big step, together, step, together. So we're gonna go through 5 rounds of that flow. Try to follow along with us. On the last repetition, we're gonna stop talking and see if you're able to remember what's coming next. All right, so here we go. Arms out, bend down, power up, power rock, side to side, arms out, big twist, open, twist, open. Bring those feet together, big step out, together, out, together. Round 2, spread those feet. Arms out in front, bend down, power up, power rock, rock, arms out, twist, open, twist, open, feet together, big step out, together, out, together. Good, that's 2. Here we go again, arms out, bend down, power up, power rock, rock, arms out, twist, open, twist, open, feet together, big step out, together, out, together. Good, don't forget your amplitude. 2 more rounds, bend down, power up, rock, rock, arms out, twist, open, twist, open, and big step, and step. Last round, I'm gonna stop talking, see if you can remember. We'll do it together here though. See if Christine and I can stay in sync. Nice job, and relax. Good work, everybody. So you can see how it's a little bit of a cognitive task to try to remember each thing that you're doing there. So next, what we're gonna do is move into quadruped if you're able. So if you're able to get down on the ground, you're gonna meet me on all 4s. If not, Christine will keep demoing and sitting. So I'll give you a second if you're getting onto the floor to get there. I see some people moving around.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be doing those same power moves. They look a little different on all 4s, so we'll demo them again. But it's targeting the exact same things, just in a different functional position.
Yeah.
So we'll show you what they look like first. So the way the power up looks in quadruped, you're just gonna be on all 4s like this, shift your weight back towards your heels a little bit, bend your elbows, and then push up, reach back. So again, the power up, you bend down and you reach back. The power rock in this position, you're gonna bring your hands out a little further in front of you, so not right underneath your shoulders. And you're gonna shift your weight back towards your heels, kind of like you're in a child's pose. And then keep your elbows straight and drop your hips down, lift your chest. And then we'll do it one more time. So you're gonna shift back and then come forward, lift your chest, drop your hips. All right. The power twist in this position, you're gonna take one hand and you're gonna reach it underneath, like you're dropping your shoulder towards the floor. And then opposite way, you're gonna lift it up towards the ceiling. And then we'll do the other side. So reach it under and up. Okay. And then last, our power step, you have a few options here. You're gonna shift your weight back and take a big step forward as far as you can up towards your hands. And then back. And then on the other side, big step and back. If you're able, you can take a big step forward and then lift your chest, reach back with your arms. And then you would be bringing it back down, and same thing on the other side and back. All right, so we're gonna flow through. So we'll show you that flow nice and slow. So it's gonna be one of each of those moves. We're gonna be doing it on both sides if it's one of the moves where we have to do both sides. So we'll show you here. So it's gonna be a power up. And then bring your hands out in front a little bit, shift back, forward, drop the hips, back onto all fours, reach under and up. And then on the other side, under and up. Then you're gonna take a big step forward and back. And then on the other side, forward and back. All right, so here we go. We're going for 5 rounds. So follow along the best you can. We're gonna start with that power up. Ready? And go. Bend down and reach back. Good. Power rock. Shift back and forward. Nice job. Reach under and up. Other side, under and up. And then a big step and back and big step and back. Good. That's 1. Here we go. Power up. Hands come down, shift back and drop the hips. Back onto all fours, reach under and up. Other side, under and up. Big step and together. Step and together. That's 2. Nice job. Again, power up. Hands down, shift back and forward. Good. Reach under and up and other side, under and up and big step together, step together. Good. 2 more. Big power up, big power rock, big twist and other side. And finish it off with a big step on each side. Good. All right, one last round. I'm not going to talk through this one, so follow along if you need to, or try to see if you can remember.
Get 5 minutes swings for $1 and a hand grab only at Applebee. Attention, if you owe money to the IRS, this is a quick message. The IRS is cracking down by sending.
Good job, everyone. And relax. Nice work. We had some nice background music there for a second too. I don't know if everyone can hear that. Okay, take a little break. Next, we're going to be going on to our stomachs, if you're able. If not, Christine will continue in sitting. So get down onto your stomachs if that's a position that you can work in. I think the screen is okay. Yeah. Good. Okay. So real quick, just going to go through the moves in this position because they're a little different. But again, we're working on those same principles that we talked about before. So for our power up here, you're going to bring your head down. And then you're just going to push through your elbows, lift your chest, look up with your head. So again, head comes down, push through the elbows, lift your chest. So that's our power up. Our power rock, we're going to weight shift to the side and lift your arm, shift to the other side, lift the opposite arm. All right. Our power twist, you're going to roll to the side. So the way I like to roll for this, for our flow, to make it a little quicker, You're gonna take your arm, so I'm gonna use my right arm. If you're mirroring me, take your left arm, reach it underneath your opposite arm, turn to your side and lift up your top leg. Hands are together, and you're gonna do a big twist, and then back together, back to your stomach. Thread that opposite arm through, turn to your side, lift the top knee, and open, and back together. All right, and then our last one is a step. So we're stepping with our hands in this position, still working on that step initiation and big amplitude. So you're gonna take a big step out to the side, together, out to the side, together. So we're gonna demonstrate what the flow looks like here. Feel free to follow along with us. So you're gonna start with a big power up, lift the chest, look up, big power rock, and rock. Good, turn to your side, twist, back together onto your stomach, switch sides, and twist, back together. Onto your stomach again if you're down on the floor, and step out, together, out, together. Nice job. So we're gonna flow through 5 times. So follow along, here we go. Big power up, and reach. Good, power rock. Turn to your side, big twist, back together, switch sides, twist, back together, onto your stomach, and a big step, together, step, together. Good, that's 1. Here we go, big power up, power rock, rock, thread that arm through, line your side, twist, back together, other side, twist, back to your stomach, and big step, together, step, together. Good, that's 2. Here we go, big power up, rock, rock, turn to your side, twist, turn to your other side, twist, back to your stomach, step, together, step, together. Good job. 2 more, stick with us. Big power up, and rock, rock, thread that arm through onto your side, twist, to your other side, twist, back to your stomach, and big step, together, step, together. Good. See if you can recall it. We're gonna stop talking through this one. Feels eerily quiet. Nice job, and relax. Good work, you made it. Okay. So we're just gonna finish with some stretching. Yep. So if you're down on the ground, you can make your way back up.
All right. So we got 3 stretches here, a little bit more upper extremity focused today. I'm really trying to open up the chest and help us with improved posture. So the first one, I always say it's like a field goal or a goalpost position. You're thinking your elbows are in line with your shoulders, your hands are facing up. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna just really kind of push your chest forward, bring your arms back. I like to look up at the sky as well and try and get a little more thoracic extension. As Jessie mentioned before, there has a tendency to be this forward flex posture, so we're really trying to fight that. So we're gonna bring our arms up, and we're gonna push back to whatever feels comfortable, and we're gonna hold it here. I'm just gonna do about 5 nice deep breaths. And with each exhale, you can see you can bring your hands or your arms a little bit farther back. Look up a little bit higher at the sky. Nice, we'll come back down. Shake it out, roll your shoulders out if you need to. And we'll do that one more time if you're ready. Arms up, leaning back, arms back, opening up that chest. 3 more breaths. Here. And relax down. Roll those shoulders out again if you need to. So we've done this one before. We're gonna stretch our trapezius muscle. This tends to be pretty tight again if we're having a more rounded forward head position as well. I'm gonna use my left hand, your right hand if you're mirroring me. I'm gonna hold onto the chair just so that my shoulder doesn't rise up. You're gonna bring your ear over towards your shoulder. If this is a good stretch for you here, you can just stay in this position. If you feel okay, you can reach up and pull your head a little bit more towards that side. I get a really good stretch without pulling my head, so I'm just gonna hold it here. You should be feeling a big pull on this muscle, your trapezius muscle right here. So with all stretches and exercises in general, make sure you're breathing. Feel like with static stretches, we have more of a tendency to want to hold our breath. But make sure we're breathing throughout. Good. Let's switch sides. So I'm going to hold on to the chair with my right, your left if you're mirroring me, and my head's going to come over, away from the arm that's holding the chair. Ear to shoulder. And hold. It's pretty common for one side to be a little bit tighter than the other. A little bit longer, and then push it up. Good. All right, last one here. I'm gonna bring my left arm up overhead. Again, you're right if you're mirroring me. I'm gonna drop my hand down with my other arm. I'm gonna grab my elbow. I'm gonna pull my elbow in towards my head, and I'm gonna just lean over to the opposite side. This is nice for your lats. If your triceps are really tight, you might feel it here. I mean, I just feel this all the way down my thoracic and my lumbar spine. Back to the middle. Shake it out if you need to. Other arm comes up behind your head. You're reaching across, grabbing that elbow, pulling in towards your head and leaning over. And making sure you're breathing is important. And relax. Awesome. Very nice job, everyone.
Good work today. That's it for today. We hope to see you guys on Saturday for that other exercise opportunity. If you have any questions about it, you can ask now, or the link was sent by Lisa in the previous email.
Good job.
We're good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Great, thanks. See you in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Bye, everybody.